Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Technically, it is still morning, even though I'm getting a little bit of a late start today. I had to go do adulting things for a change, but yeah, adulting things be done. Adulting things be done, so we get to play. No stream yesterday because I went to go pull up my Streamlabs and it just would not work. So I had to save everything, reload everything, do all the things, and by the time I was done, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go take a nap. So I napped instead. I'm gonna update that. Delightful. Ooh, tummy. Oh, we're gonna go here. Stream manager, make sure I have tone. Give me my delightful voice in my ear. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But hi, good morning, welcome. This is my Rimworld 100-year challenge. And I'm going to try to get a really good goals, rules, and everything, because I'm planning to post this up on Steam in the comment section. Yeah. So, if you guys are listening to this in the future, just so you know, this is my personal challenge. I've always wanted a 100-year colony. Ever since the game came out, I've been working toward a 100-year colony. The closest I've ever gotten in a single playthrough is year 63, 64, somewhere in there. But that was like around alpha launch, so... And then I've tried several times to get it off. So get it off, get it going. I have 2 previous failed attempts. First one was the Empire. Go watch it if you can. All my VODs are up on my YouTube channel. That was a crazy nutty thing, and it was also very, very modded, which what caused the downfall of that try. When Odyssey came out, everything went kind of funky. And I could not recover it. Like, there was no recovering that save. So, I decided I was going to go back in and I was going to do it as vanilla as humanly possible. Let me explain. This game is rough on some parts. Some parts of the modding community should be base game. I know they're slowly working into that, but a couple things I needed. I'm also 45 years old. I am an older gamer. Yes, I am. I need help with some things. The text is super fucking tiny. The colors can blur together. And I need... My boys are fighting. Oh, that might be getting serious. Hey, you two, knock it off. I have 2 cats, Velcro and Beerus. I don't have a camera up yet because, like I said, I'm 45 and the internet's a weird, strange place. Most of you are assholes. It's fine. I understand. I was there for all of it. I get it. But I don't have a camera yet. I was planning on getting one. Hopefully. Anyway. I digress. Let's go back. So I decided that I was going to go back and redo the challenge in vanilla. But I'm old. I have vision problems. I'm already in progressives. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I can do it, but I need smells. So I've got a short little mod list. And when I say short, it is very short. It's less than, I think, 11 mods total. And most of them are either HUD or vision help or, stuff to just make my life a little bit easier. Allow tool is a godsend, and Hull urgently is the keystone of how I operate. Because if I had to micromanage everybody picking up everything, I would lose my fucking mind. Just saying. So, moving along. This is my favorite thing to do. The 2 tries. I went back, did it vanilla. And I lasted probably about a year. I had been so used to playing modded that I forgot how to build a vanilla base. What happened, you asked? Well, I'm very glad you asked. I had a random panther come in and eat all my people because I recruited people that were pacifists. And then one died in the doorway. The bane of my existence. Fucking doors. So the panther got all the way into my base and killed everybody. Well, down most everybody. And then, of course, we have the beautiful man in black come by. He offed the offending panthers and got injured. And then he got the flu. And then he died. And that was the end of my first run. And this is my third attempt. Empire. Panther Killer, and then this one here, which is my Timekeeper's Dynasty. You guys come along for the wild, crazy shenanigans that are going on. We're going to do our goals, our rules, our timekeepers, and then we're going to get into it because we're in the menagerie at the moment. We've got to get them completely where they are set and ready to go in 2 years, which is not a whole lot of time. Again, so much less time. Well, let's go. Let's get to our rules. Goals. Goals first. Goals are pretty simple. Survive and thrive 100 years. The 2nd of April, May, 5600 is my golden day. It's my golden time. If I reach that date in the internal clock in my Rimworld colony, guess what? I've completed my challenge. I will have had my 100-year colony, and I'm going to find something else to fixate on. Complete all game endings that don't end the world. There are 4 we can complete out of all the endings. And they are Ship Launch, Royalty, Anomaly, and Odyssey. Anomaly, done. I did that first because I'm absolutely fucking terrified of all the Anomaly content. That was a wild ride, years 0 to 20. We beat the Anomaly before the 20th year. Oh. Still, not my favorite bit of content, but we survived it. And we found all the anomalies as well, so we did good. Some people died, but I had Resi Sig, so we're good. Yeah. Second one was Royalty, and that's where I got the Tasty Mountain home up to snuff, so to speak. And we had all of the hospitality for our guests. The Grand Poobah of the Broken Dominion did not get below a 93 satisfaction rating. What can I say? I give good hotel. The one that we're working on right now is we're building up to the ship launch. Ship launch, we're going to do old school. We're going to do it old school. I'm going to take my people. I'm going to give them like 10 days worth of food, and I'm going to send them off. They're not going to have any of our ships. They're not going to go on our Odyssey. They're not going to go on our Velcro. They're going to hoof it. And we're going to do that old school. I'm also sending my natives. So that goes to our rules, and I'll let you guys in on that in a little bit. And then Odyssey ending. Odyssey ending is going to be what we're going to do between years 80 and 90. And we're saving that for the finale because I haven't played it. It's all going to be brand new content for me, and I don't know what to expect, and that's going to be awesome. Build a zoo and collect all the animals in a fully functioning second colony. Those two have now merged. Why did they merge, Sia? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I based too hard at Tasty Mountain Home, and then I didn't have any room. I'm like, okay, fuck. So the entirety of my second base is to house all of the animals. By all I mean, I'm going to grab a pair. We're going to Noah's Ark it. I'm going to grab a pair of each animal that can be tamed. Gorillian trees don't count. Insects are kind of hit or miss. But I am aiming for the Insect Queen and the Alpha Thrumbo. The Alpha Thrumbo we already have in a Cryosleep cabinet for when I have a level 20 or several level 20s to tame the fucker. It's gonna be a bit. But it's 218 animals, and the menagerie is for infrastructure to support all those animals. I've got about 100,000 units of kibble. I need about 500,000 before I even start collecting. Oh, the math on that. The math on that was insane. Full grav ship with the full crew and grav anchor. I have the Velcro. We can all get the engine when we start with Odyssey open. I decided to start with crash landing. I've got my engine. It is now the Velcro, the SS Velcro. It's my small little puddle jumper. It can get into space. It's a little rough to get into space, but it can get into space. And that is going to be transformed into the Beerus. The SS Beerus is going to be my main space frigate. And if you guys have a ship design that's a longer ship design that does not look like a wiener, please send it to me, because I'm having a hard ass time trying to find a design for it. Fleet of transport ships. I have 15 at Tasty Mountain Home. I have 2 at the Menagerie. We are building up to 15 at each. So that way I can go and wreck motherfucking face when I need to. And also we have 2 bases, each on opposite poles, opposite sides of the world. So I can, you know, take care of business later. And that's it for my goals. Pretty simple. But then again, it's a 100-year challenge. The challenge itself is to make it to 100 years, and I have rules to go with that. Ew. 0 saves coming. What can I say about this rule? I love it. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. It's the best thing. It's the worst thing. In the before times, and long ago, when I started streaming, I did save scum a whole lot. If something didn't go my way, I just re-rolled it. Go check out the Devout Guinea Nemesis. I was tasked with killing like 57 guinea pigs. I failed so often, and I re-rolled that so often. Guinea pigs are no longer guinea pigs, they're guinea nemesises. And fuck them. Let it burn. Let it burn. So if I have a siege or a defense, or somebody gets into my base, pull my people back, put them in our mole holes, let them wreck shit. Let them tear up my base. Because sometimes I can't save a colonist. And these colonists are mine. So let the base burn, save my people, and then we can always rebuild it later. Can wait for new arrivals. If everything goes completely tits up, I can wait for new arrivals. However, I started this gameplay with a plan. That plan is in active action, and I have ovums. I have ovums of every single female colonist that I have ever had, bar a few that died. Or ones I've already used up. I shouldn't have to wait. I have 2 mole holes, 1 in each base, that has ovum stashed, and they have the capability and the opportunity to rebuild my colony from scratch. So I shouldn't have to, but it's there if I need it. All colonists, prisoners, and housemaids must be converted to the timekeepers, baby. Absolutely. Even if I'm only using the prisoners to rip their brains out of their skulls to make me another fabricator, it's still, they get converted first. Why? Because I want to know what they're in for. They need to know. They need to know the reason why they're dying. And yeah, just Rimworld stuff. I can only have a total of 10 native pawns. So let me explain to you what my native is. A native is a pawn I had no input in creating. They're the pawns that just roam about and live out their little pawn lives on the little Rimworld. Those are natives. All other pawns must be born or created. Those are my babies. Those are mine. Born, natural born babies, baby maker 9,000 babies, mine. Created, anomaly copies. Those are mine. And or if someone has the audacity to get pregnant while on my map, that was created on my map. You are now my pawn. That baby is now my baby. See Evans and Hector. I almost killed their entire thing just to keep them. So don't get pregnant on my map. I will kill your people to keep you. And you'll be butthurt about it for a little while. And then you'll have my babies, and then you'll be a proper colonist. Yes. Housemates, I have them. I have 1 to 5 colonist ratio. So for every 5 colonists, I can have 1 housemate. It does 2 things. One, it allows me to stop, make sure everybody has a proper suppression. 1 to 5, it's been working. It's working in the enterprise, in the Empire. It's working now. It also stops me from overpopulating my bases so much. I now have 67 colonists spread out between 4 tiles, 2 bases, and 2 mole holes. So I have a lot of pawns to keep track of, and I really don't want to have to keep track of all my housemates either. So 1 to 5 is a good rational mix, and it works really well. Also, housemates do not count to my colony total. They are not mine to love and cherish. Though I do take proper care of them, they're not mine to love and cherish. If they fuck up, decide that they're going to escape, and somebody pops their head off with a Zoots hammer, That is all on them. They will get a proper burial, if I can manage it, and then we will pull from our talent farm. Cryptosleep cabinets that I have people that I am interested in, just sitting there asleep until I decide it's time to put them to work. One faction on site, no mercy. There are 2 exceptions to my housemaid rule, and those exceptions are the last, the Fido, and her mate, the last mate. The Fido killed my very first Grand Excavator. They kidnapped my Iggy, they stole my Iggy, and then they murdered my Iggy. From then on, it was on site, no mercy. We can't rescue any of them. We can't save any of them. We can't put any of them in cryptos to work later. No, we can't use them for genes or organs or anything. We didn't pick up anything from their bases. Nothing. We've completely wiped them out. That faction, the Fido faction, no longer exists. Right now, I don't have a one faction on site faction at the moment. I'm just waiting. Skritz League is getting close to getting on my nerves, but they're not quite there yet. They have to do something really dastardly. And if nobody pisses me off by the time that we have some free time and we're out about roaming for animals, I may just pick one at random. We'll roll for it like in D&D. And then finally, Tattered Apparel's an Unforgivable Sin. I have so many resources. I have so many talented tailors and craftspeople. There's no reason on earth that anybody, or rather on my Rimworld, that anybody should be walking around in tattered apparel. Fuck that. And then here, this art was made for me by my Tacho, my brother. I love him for it. I have a clock. It goes from 0 to 100. Every 10 years, I update the artwork, and it is fantastic. I was talking to him about what kind of artwork I wanted for the series, and we're sitting there, we're outside my favorite fucking restaurant, Captain Crab. Shout out to Captain Crab. You guys need to get you a Captain Crab. Don't order anything but the shrimp boil, though, or the seafood boil, because everything else is just shit. But the seafood boil is peak. I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to explain to him what I want, and how I want it to look, and let's just say my artistic skills are none. I always draw little stick people with wieners. Don't ask. It's a thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to him and I'm explaining to him, and a week and a half later he comes back and says, hey, here you go. And it's great. There's an animated version too, but I can't get it to work. Every time I put it in Streamlabs, it does not do the Giphy thing. So it sucks, but I love this artwork so much. My brother Chocho is the best. And he's a digital artist too, so that's awesome. We're going to go ahead and are live, but before we start our game, I am going to go and we're going to take a look at our mods super duper quick because I want you guys to see. I wasn't lying about the mod list. So we've got Harmony. It makes everything work. Core game. Royalty, Ideology, Biotech, Anomaly, and now Odyssey. So I have all of the DLCs, and yes, I sing that every time. I have to go through that because this is my thing. Key. Hugslib also makes shit work. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was off by 1. Allow Tool. Allow Tool is the best thing since sliced bread on a Rimworld. And since we don't actually have bread or sliced bread, this makes it better. It gives you a lot of options that just make a long playthrough so much easier. And the Haul Urgently and the Haul Urgently assignment in the tabs is a blessing. Whoever, unlimited hugs, you deserve all the hugs for this, and just chef's kiss. I love this tool so much. Camera Plus, that's so I can zoom out and show you guys my big beautiful bases. Yes, you heard that right. I needed a mod to show you how big my bases are. And they're great. I can't wait to show you guys around. It just says what it does. It goes, zooms in really, really close so you can watch my colonists beat the holy fuck out of each other, which they do, on a general basis. And then you can watch them beat the shit out of everybody else. And then we can zoom out and see how pretty my bases are. It's great. Colorblind minerals. Like I said, I'm 45. Okay? I'm already in progressives. The eyesight has never been good, and it's getting progressively worse as I get older. So fuck it, I need help. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Eyeballs is bad. I can't help that. That's genetics. So colorblind minerals is great. When the map is up, it shows you different minerals as long as you you unfog them, and it shows up as different colors. These colors you can also set if you have an actual colorblind issue. For me, it just makes it where I can see them a lot more easier. Dubs, mint menus. There is a tool in here where I can like set all of the things with all the. I haven't played with it much. I mainly use it because it has pretty little icons instead of me having to read every fucking thing. Dubs, mint menus. Awesome. Very happy. P music. Yes, this is a mod. Yes, it is amazing and awesome and wonderful and excellent. Pepsin on YouTube has a playlist that I have added to all of my music playlists at one point or another. It's a 6 hours or 16-hour listen. I think I've got both versions, so I think it's a 16-hour, but the last updated was the 2025 version. And it's just awesome music. You guys need to go check it out. It's amazing. Simple checklist. I have just been diagnosed officially that I have ADHD. I am late diagnosed. The checklist makes sure that my squirrels stay on target. And instead of me going, ooh, a shiny, ooh, a piece of candy. Squirrels be squirreling is on target, and we are actively working through that list. And so far, it's helped. Even before my diagnosis, it has helped a whole bunch. I love it. Smart speed. This one allows me to go into speed 4 without having the dev menu open. It is also going to be very imperative going into the later game. If my game starts getting fucky, I can start adjusting tick speed. I've already had to do a couple of shady shit to get this game to continue running. The most shadiest being getting a new fucking computer. Our time dilation is good. We're about speed 4, 22 seconds an hour, which is the best I can ask for, because I'm pushing the game way past its parameters, and the file is old and it's 7 near 48, and it's starting to show its age. We are going to get more time-related issues with this playthrough moving forward. Some stuff won't be able to launch. Some stuff will just, peter out. A lot of the longer-running games in Rimworld have issues. I do have dev mode available to fix the ones I can, but if I have to crawl my way to my 100-year colony, I will do so, and this is also a tool to help. Stackable chunks, baby. I decided that I was going to get two comfort mods. I cannot live without mods. 2 mods that I just wanted for my own. Okay? I could have picked anything. I could have picked hospitality, which would have made my run a whole lot more pleasant, and I would have been a whole lot richer sooner. I could have picked Dub's Bad Hygiene, which gives your colonists a huge buff because they actually get to go use a toilet and take a bath. I could have chosen alpha animals and had like awesome alpha animals running around. I could have chosen advanced xenogerms so I can make my own mutated animals and mutated colonists. What did I choose? Your girl is a simple creature. Stackable chunks. If I had to have a field of chunks on my big, beautiful bases, I would have lost my shit. Stackable chunks. And then, small table. See, all the mods you could have picked. These are the 2. Yes, these are my 2 comfort mods. These are the 2 mods I install before everything else. And they both should be base game. I don't know why they're not base game yet. These should be base game shit. It's very, very simple. Base game shit. These are the 2 mods I can't live without. If I can't stack my stuff and I can't make my cute little tables, forget it. I don't want to play. I have these 3. These were added after the game was in progress, and they were added for very specific reasons. So, cheaper grav anchors. At the time that I started this, remember, I hadn't played Odyssey. I thought that if you put a grav anchor down, it would save the tile and then I could go explore without destroying my planet. That is incorrect. Grab anchors only work and they claim a tile. I have it to where I can claim up to three colonies at a time. So every time I place down a grab anchor, it would claim that area as my own. And then the game started running a little funky, starting up with 3 plus grab anchors everywhere else. So I had to go back in. I had to destroy the grab anchors that I already placed down. And then I had to stop placing grab anchors on anything but actual bases that I was going to use. The cheaper part was at the time that I started that, I didn't have ready access to some of the higher stuff, like the gravite panels. Now it's not an issue. I can build them normally. But I'm not taking this out of the game because of issues. It can fuck stuff up if mods are added or subtracted. Before I got the new rig, somebody posted on my YouTube talking about my time dilation. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is this guy talking about? Or girl. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but thank you for the warning. So I asked, I'm like, okay, what's going on? He said, all right, well, your in-game hour is lasting almost a minute. It's supposed to be 20 seconds. I'll go shit. So I went down the wiki hole trying to figure out how I could stop said time dilation, what was making it operate like that, what could I do. So I dropped the third base, and then I got these 2 mods. Performance slow tick rate, slower pawn tick rate. So what that does is that gives me more time before the computer checks all the pawns. Instead of checking them every tick, they check them every 10 ticks. It doesn't mean that stuff doesn't get done. It just means that the processing on the information from that happens at a slower rate. It's helped a bunch. And then stack XXL. I did not have a stack mod before. I have built my bases around the fact that I was going to do vanilla storage. And then come to find out, if you have stack XL, it helps the count, because they don't have to count so many individual items and they can count them as a bigger stack, and it helps with the processing. So I downloaded these 2 mods, and then I was still getting some time dilation, so I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll eat that bullet. I'll go get a good computer. So now I have a very fantastic computer that I love very, very much, and we are able to do stuff. And we're going to get to our game. 30-minute intro. That ain't bad. I think I'll keep the cats in that are fussing, because that's funny. Alright. So we're going to start off showing you guys around before I get my gameplay started. I am going to unpause the game though, but I got to get it centered first. This is the Timekeeper's Dynasty, aka Tasty Mountain Home. Damn it. I hate trying to center this bitch. So ticky. This is Tasty Mountain Home. She's set into 4 separate quadrants, and you may notice there's no kill box. There's no kill box. There's no kill chamber. Just 4 corridors, and that's it. That is because I'm running on 13, 14, 15% difficulty. This is not a difficulty challenge. If I were to set this to a moderate difficulty, I would be having raids constantly every day, more progressively harder ones, and that is not the challenge for this. Just have an intermediate challenge to get our goals done and have our bases survive. If somebody would like to try the 100-year challenge with a 500 difficulty, by all means, please show me how it's done. Because this is nuts on any scale. Just trying to get to year 100 and then adding a difficulty. No. I can't do it. I'm not the best Rimworld player. I love this game. Doesn't mean I have to be great at this game, but I love it, and I can do a really good basis. Sit into 4 sections. We've got Kairos, which is our living quarters. We got Stasis, which is our storage area. We've got Aeon, which is our prison and production. And then we got Kronos, which is our hospital. And where our elites stay. Outside we have a full field. We have some smoke leaf. We have a graveyard. Here we have our ship and that thing that I built just for shits and gigs last time. I'll have to tear that down soon. Right down here we have our fleet of transport ships. We have our 2 shrines to content that we've already completed. Anomaly Shrine. And then the Royalty Shrine. This will be our ship launch shrine. And then we're going to have a little mech down here. I'm going to move them up here because the spaceship will be in space by the time we're done with that. And then we'll have like a little mechanator right here for our shrine for the Odyssey. Here's my outdoor fields and farms. And we've got a little pond that only one person is allowed to fish in. And everybody else can just suck it. But this is Tasty Mountain Home. Our wealth here... $5 billion. 5,076,033 on this map. Playtime total is 14 days, 1 hour, 49 minutes, and some change. The series itself has been going on almost for a year. July will be a year. And we got plenty of stuff to do. Medical emergency on whom? The last mate. Health. You know, I'm gonna do this. I don't want them to die. We're going to give them... We're going to knock them out. And then we're going to make them rest. And then we'll take Wicked and we're going to give them a quick buff. Alright, that should help. And let's see if they're gonna... 385. Let's go ahead and give them a little bit of best quality meds. I don't think they can tend themselves, but we'll just try. I don't want to lose them. These are the 2 that are not housemaids. Basically, they're walking Roombas. Let's have, this is my base. This is my prime base. This base is a set it and forget it, baby. I don't have to do anything over here except when there are raids and to clean up and do hauler gently orders. That's it. And to get my artwork sold and to make money. All the monies. We're also hoping to get a death rest. Germ from somebody in here. Damn it. And then we're going to go and check out our mole hole. Where's our mole hole? Mole hole, right here. So this is our mole hole that's under Tasty Mountain Home. This is where my babies are reared. It's where they're born. It's where they're reared. It's where they stay until they are old enough to be working colonists. I've got people down here that are constantly doing things. They're also one of the main providers of our bricks. And this is also, instead of forgetting, this is also where my ovums are stored. I love this. I love them so much. That's it. Now, time for the menagerie. This base over here, Tasty Mountain Home, Timekeeper's Dynasty. This space was planned from before I started the colony. There have been some slight adjustments, but most of the way it's gone exactly how I wanted to. The only thing that I did not have was the exterior plan, but everything else was planned. I knew I wanted a divided base. I knew I wanted quadrants. I knew I wanted them named after stages of time. And I knew what I wanted in each area. The outside kind of like was more organic, and to make the outside walls, I just really wanted something cool. And that is also captured on camera. That was planned live. But it worked out beautifully. It's a beautifully looking base. It is awesome. It's colorful. It's got style. It's got pizzazz. It's got movement. And It's fully operational without any direct input from moi. They do really well. Over here, this is the menagerie. This base I did not have a plan for going into the series because I didn't know that it was going to be my one and only zoo until after I realized that I had based too hard at Tasty Mountain Home. I realized that I didn't really have a spot to put all those set animals, and then I did not have the staff or resources to feed them. Even with this base set to maximum kibble production, once I get all of my animals in here, I'm not going to be able to house and feed 218 animals at all times. The amount of kibble that I have to have and keep producing is insane. It's like 56,000 units of kibble a day at maximum hunger rate. It's just insane. So right now I've got 268,000 units of kibble. And I want a stockpile of 500 before I start getting the animals. That's going to be years 60 to 70. I've also got another cavat with the animal chasing. I have to do it alphabetically, which means we'll have to do a combination of trade, exploration, and just full-on shenanigans, which I adore. I'm here for the shenanigans. This base is built rather simply. You got the inner circle of the iris, which is where my colonists live. There is no overhead rock. We do get drop pod raids. It is as bad as you think it is, and I am going to get defenses in. That's something I got to work on today. Inner circle. That's where everybody lives. Outer circle 1. This is going to be for where my cows and my geese are going to reside, right down in here. This up here is my planting fields for support. It has the hay we need, it has the cotton we need, it has all the extras that we need. I'm growing food in there. Circle number 2 is divided up into 3 areas. You've got the rotorium over here. This is where we're going to house the meat eaters. Meat eaters and omnivores need to be housed separately because occasionally they'll hunt other animals. They're not supposed to, but it does happen. This over here is the herbivorium. All the herbivores go on this side to keep them safe, like all the little rabbits and the stuff. The lower portion of the, and we have the kibble production kitchen right here. I have 8 fabricators that are just designed just to stay in this room and work their little asses off. That's it. This part down here, this is the conservatory. This is where I'm going to put animals that can be grass fed, that maybe I don't have enough room for in the herbivorium, and just to make sure that I've got movement and room and all the good things. This outer area right here, the outer part of the circle, circle 3, the outer circle, this right here is my aviary. There we go. Words cannot be words be hard day to day. This is my aviary. This is where I'm going to put all bird species. All the birds stay out here. Again, 2 of each, except for my geese. And with the chickens, I'm putting the boys away, and we're only going to display the females because holy cats, chickens and ducks and the eggs, and oh my goodness, geese is the way to go. The upper part of our outer circle is broken into 2 very distinct areas. First, we have our power farm. I was not about to have another nugget run. No. The anomaly nuggets are beautiful, wonderful. They're fantastic, but I'm about to have another run. I have no overhead mountain to protect them. They gonna die. So we did the next best thing. We got wind turbines and solar panels, and it's a grassland slash forest, so we get pretty good sunlight and pretty good winds. Battery room. That's that. We have a little bit of a charge station. We have our butchery. We have some conversions. Well, let's take care of that. My people are tunnelers, so they get a little bit of a debuff from me out here outside, but it's fine, and we're making fungus. Over here is where I'm going to store the animals, and we have some chem fuel generators. I'm going to store the animals that we are not displaying in cryptostic cabinets, so that way I can say that I have them, and we'll have them, and then I can put them away and not have quite so much. Elda. Else. Blue Extreme. Well. Alright, well, let's give you a Glitter World medicine. Employed biological providers. We're not really worried about that too much. Katraz. Prisoner. I'm not sure why they didn't put them in there, but we'll do maintain only. And that is my sister. I don't know. It's too late to start. Alright. Torrential rain. We don't have to worry about that. That medical emergency is not on any of my colonists. And the last has already developed immunity. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What's over here? Oh, just a lot of blood. Okay. Sorry, sister Texies. Sister Texies are important Texies. Alright. Let's get a haul urgently order out here. Just don't like all this littered out here. We fix. I was talking about the menagerie. Yes. Alright, over here. And then this right here, this is going to be our, where we dock our ships. And then there is no room for our spaceship to land here, so they'll have to land on a separate tile somewhere around, which is fine. I do have a little bit of floor issues I got to take care of, and then we're going to take a look and see what all we got to do today. Straw matting. There we go. And then gotta check, see if any of my guys are preggies. See what else we can do. That's good. That's going. That's going. That's going. And then we have an Underdark over here as well. It is being worked on as we speak. We've got a couple of floors left to build, and then we've got a couple left to okay, we got stuff that is fucky. We need components down here. That's important. Alright, so let's go ahead and go here. Entering the stockpile. We're going to send these two. We're going to do components. So I'm going to send them down 25 components. And we will need to send them down some steel and some cloth items. 500 units of cloth. Steel. Send them down 1,000 units of steel. Except. Then I've got somebody that's Peggy's. Ooh, pregnant. Queen's got a scar on her eye. I'm gonna get her another eyeball. Okay. I'm pretty sure that she wasn't supposed to be bliss lobotomized. What happened there? We're gonna put her in. Do I have a heal mech? Health. I don't. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to deconstruct. We're going to build a new one. How did that happen? Nobody over here should have had a bliss lobotomy. Does that mean this guy is missing his bliss lobotomy? No. No. Alright, and we're full on weapon storage. Good to know. Alright, let's go here. Orders. Install designations, that'll help. Mad Quill, I am not worried about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, and they'll run everything down. Okay, so they've already got this in view and they've already fixed it. That's lovely. And they're already working on the rest of the floors. Also lovely. And we are back up to good amounts of food. Our food stores got really, really low because of our dang boomalopes over here. So I had to expand our crops, which is perfectly fine. I've got the storage for it. And they'll be working on those for a while. Good. Now let's take a look at our list. Spam news, Centurion, Xenogerms. I've got a thing that we've got to do. I gotta take Lulu and Ryan. They've got to go back home. We have a lot of Xenogerms that we gotta get over. So let's go to World. Go ahead and make that. Get them out of here. Get them transported. I know we still have a medical emergency. It's perfectly fine. Perform caravan. Except. Lulu and Ryan. We were going to send our elephants back. Elephants. All the elephants can go. And we have our geese. We only have females right now, but that's perfectly fine. We're also going to take our prisoner, I think. Yes. Alright, items. We're going to take all of the science catalyst stay over here. Still, I'm just looking for. Alright, these go. These go. All the Arcot capsules go. Side trainers stay. Skill trainers stay. All that stays. All of this stays. All of that stays. Alright, send. Go back. Travel supplies. No travel supplies at all. We don't need nothing. Confirm. Alright, and they'll be working on that. And as soon as they break off, we're going to send them home. They're going to drop the archites. We're going to continue to make new xenogerms for my college. I was hoping that psychic bond would meant that there would be no chance of them breaking up. It doesn't work like that. They just bond with other people and fuck up my thing. If they're going to do that anyway, there's no reason to have psychic bonding as a xenotype for my colony. But I did add something else. I had added implanter. So that way I will infect as many people as I can with the Centurion Xenogerm. And then in 2 years' time, I will have them bite everybody else. And we will all be Centurions. Excellent plan, if I do say so myself. Alright, we're going to feed that suck pile. We're going to send Jor and Four Eyes back upstairs. Go here. They're getting ready to leave. Yep. Elda has died. So sorry, Elda. I'm sorry. Oh look, we got a tingy. Oh, that's right. I gotta flip my screen there. Let's see, Chatham's. Oh, it's a bot. Fuck off, bot. Quiet Labrador. Timekeeper's Dynasty. Honor +5. We're gonna take that one, and we're gonna accept with Sorsha. There. Satchmo has arrived. Alright, and they're getting ready to leave. Alright, I need that to be lined out. Beautiful. Alright, they should go. The job hunt is still sucky. I managed to pull a Hail Mary out of my ass. So, I'm not a complete nutter bum yet. Let's try this again. Nope. Nope. Yes. No. And A. Yes. No. Yes. 5+ years. Yes. Advanced. Yes. Yes. I don't know why they need to know that I'm female, but that's okay. Not. Don't wish to answer. No. And. Hey. No. And. Hey. Yes. There we go. I have an alarm set on my phone when jobs that match my qualifications, they send me a little dink dink, be like, hey, colonist needs rescue. Elvin, we do not leave our friends on the floor to die. Damn people. But it's already September. My goodness. We don't have a whole lot of time to get this completed, and we're working on it. They're going as fast as their little fingers can fly. Alright, so you guys, we're going to fast travel. You know what? I keep going the long way around. I realized last time that I could go to the east and west of both of these bases and be a whole lot more proficient. Alright, you guys, gear. Ryan, gear. Lou. Who's got all the goodies? The little guy? The other little guy. Who has my archite? Capsules. Okay. Hold on. Did they not load them? Not there. Not there. There they are. Lovely. Impacts. Alright. Undraft. Chris. Wonderful. Alright, let's get those. Recombine. Load template. Centurion version 2. Archive Batava. Hey, baby. Hey! Ow! That hurt. Alright. Ow, motherfucker. Hey, alright, we'll take a look at that in just a minute, but alright, let's let them get loaded up. Lou. Ryan. Close, okay. I'm gonna go and blow my nose, and we're taking Soren downstairs so that way they can't interact. And then I'm gonna go take me a quick walkie break. Go blow my damn nose. Hey! Phew. Damn it, man. Alright. No sword space for what? Scarless. No copy. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start adding more. Okay. Yeah. ATV! I'll be right back. Ooh, hear cats, so you don't. They've been fed. Hey, baby. Damn it. I'll give you some tea, too. Oh. Hey. stop by, check on my mom. Mom's up. I'm perfectly fine. But she has to go grab her something at the kitchen. And then I did. And then I almost ate ass in her bedroom because she has like one of those little what the hell? The thingy, the spring curtain rod. Anyway, it was there, and then oh boy, I just about ate ass. It's fine. All right, so Taya, let's sit wicked. I could probably take those power arrays away. I can. There. All right. All right. Dromedary use. I don't need a bull. I got one bull. He's perfectly fine. I have dromedaries. I know. Sell those. Don't need any meat. Chem fuel we could use a bit more of. I got 83,000 units. My storage is still not full yet. Very upset about that. Nutrimine, Caponi. Cloth, we're doing good. Do wish we could buy some extra double strand, but 544 there. Steel, we're good. Dye, I need a little bit more of because we're going to re-dye most of this shit up here. I've got the mech link I've got to send back home. We'll be doing that. I will not forget that. Then we're going to sell our doubles off. I know, I've got some doubles in here somewhere. Doubles. Nope. No doubles, just a lot of genoderms, but that is to the point. I don't need more books. We're good on books. I don't have a dedicated library. Perfectly fine. I got library bits everywhere. Let's sell off our inky stuff that's broken. And we do have a pretty good rotation out of clothes. I'm still making way too much that I don't actually need. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm doing that. There's also supposed to be one above 60. But it keeps building more. And this is some of the bullshit we had downstairs, which sounds about right. Excuse me. Not bad manners, just really good food. I had salad and leftover pizza for breakfast this morning. Got all 5 of the food groups. Grains, proteins, veggies, fresh veggies too. Carbs and fat. And dairy because it had cheese. You know what they're saying now? That the food pyramid is bullshit, which sucks. I grew up with the food pyramid. I like my food pyramid. Alright, that's all the goodies. Let's see if we need to gift them anything. Pretty sure we don't. Tell you 100%. Let go. Yeah. Look at all that. Look at all that beautiful shit. Alright, we're gonna haul that urgently. We're gonna get those urgently. Dye urgently. Chem fuel urgently. And the component. Okay, good deal. Unforbid all that. Alright, Lulu and Ryan. Oh, we got some floors we need to redo. Floors. That is marble flagstone. I actually need to be starting converting all this to the steel tile floor and repainting everything. I have enough units of steel to get this done. More than enough. How much steel do we have? Let's just go check. 134,000 units? Fuck yes, I do. Alright, so let's get this all changed out. Let's start with... We'll start with the main thoroughfare. This is just regular old Brickham's. Let's do this with Hextile. That'd be good. It'll be good change of pace for my people to have something to work on. Can we not? Oh, sorry, bee. My current fixation is I found the humanity is awesome. Stories, and a lot of those have been AI voiced over. I'm not a big fan of AI voiceovers, but it beats reading the shit when I don't have a whole lot of time to read. And also the voices have gotten a whole lot better over the years. And that is one instance of AI use that I enjoy, because it's free content, and it's people that, you know, they take the stories and they just put a voiceover to it, which I'm perfectly fine with. Right to there. That is a big builder for my people. They're going to do fine. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Alright, and I really do just need to delete all this. So that's what we're going to do. Deconstruct. We're just going to go ahead and take that out. That is never, and that has not been used in the entirety of our playthrough. No, we got to cancel that first. I got to see where the roof is. Cancel that declination. Let's go zone. Remove roof. Ah, ha 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 ha. Yep. Alright. That can't be roof because it's overhead mountain. That's overhead mountain. That's fine. They should be able to remove those roofs. Oh, she's back up to snuff. Health. Needs. Are you okay? Saved in colony. No artificial enhancement. Lovely. Okay. You can go back downstairs. Bun is going to take Hush's place. And they'll get to work on these build orders relatively soon, I hope. And that looks like it's ready to deconstruct. I'm going to power. We're going to take away these deadlines. We know I had them out there because at one point we had to watch our power output, but we no longer have to do that. No longer have to worry about our power output. Get the rest of that cleaned up. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And now they're going to be working on that for quite a bit. Psychic bond distance. Ubel and Soren. Then we'll put Ubel downstairs. Ubon. Ubel. And then there we go. Somebody is pregnant. Who is pregnant? Nobody down here. And Dad, she's pregnant again. This is her third kid. Lovely. After she has this one, she gets an IUD. And that one is conversion. You health thumbs. Bio, let's see. Cooking is at an 11. They're kind. I want them to be in a cryptosleep cabinet. So we're going to do didn't think we had to knock them out first, but let's try. I think we do. You have to knock them out first. Anesthetize. Moss. We're going to have to say goodbye to a lot of our old faithful pawns, but it's better than watching them die in my colony. Alright, you also get to go back. Cryptosleep. They're kind and they can cook, so we're going to save them for later. Hovakath right here has just been turned. Bio. Sandra, cyclically definite jogger. Good at crafting. This one also goes into cryptosleep. They converted. Nick Vocan, right? That's physics. Bio. Erotic, no social, artistic that he'll lose. You embed. You, sir. I'm gonna put you, give you legumes. We need another biological provider. So pig leg. Devan, social. And they're going to be and then Jace. They're not assigned a doctoring. Nico, you are though, aren't you? DK's got him. A jogging crafter. We'll get Captain and put them into our talent farm. Beautiful. Captain, I would like for you to, when you're done, don't interrupt your food. Beautiful. Alright, good. That takes care of them for a little bit. That takes care of them doing something constructive over here. Honey. And back to the menagerie. See how we do it. Looks like those have all been floored. They're not great floors at the moment, but they don't need to be within that being outside. Let's get this floor patched up. It's marble. Yep. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use up a lot of our leftover everything. So right click. Click. Select similar things on the map. We're going to unforbid. Let's go ahead and get these built and see what we're actually working with numbers. Another conversion. Dick Nove. Nimble but lazy. They'll lose their lazy. Mining. I think we're going to use her for body parts. The mining's good, but I don't have a lot of my housemates do mining. Crafting, yes. Cooking, yes. Mining is a no. So we're going to anesthetize. I'm going to do right lung, liver, left kidney, heart. If you take out both kidneys and both lungs, then they die. Health. There we go. Get some more biological material. Also, we're going to take a look at this again. So that is the Centurion. Can we look? Alright, load template. Load. Alright, so we have archive metabolism, reduced pain, tox immunity, psychite impervious, because I have all my people on psychite T. Alpha intellectual is fine. We have all of our intellectual stuff done, and then I've got my synaphages at both bases, and they'll be the ones that do that. That's perfectly, and the synaphages won't have that. Very unattractive fast runner, perfect immunity, slow study. Slow study just means they take longer to learn stuff. It's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. We're a 100-year colony. Cold weakness, we're a hot base. Perfectly fine. Gene implanter, heat tolerant, which is great. That means that we'll have less people with heat waves get sick. And poor animals is only for over here. We'll have to adjust that because I needed more things. But that one is for here. And poor animals is okay. It just gives us a little bit of a debuff, but I'll have some for my my level 20 guys will have a different loadout. Alright, it looks like that's been done, so we're going to deconstruct traps here. Because that is never once in the entire time of my playthrough have been used, so we're not going to have it anymore. Our outside defenses are perfectly fine for the difficulty that we have it set at. Surgery failed on Dignito, that's fine. But again, everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play till 2, then I got to get in the kitchen and do dishes again. Motherfucker. I've also got to get some piano practice in my piano practice. I'm not giving it up. I'm still going to piano practice, even though I don't have a job. I have budgeted for it. It's very important to me that that's the one thing I'm learning just for me. I originally started it because I wanted to play for the residents at the nursing homes that I was working in. Now it's just for me because I really love it. I kind of sort of picked out Happy Birthday on my own by ear. I was super proud of that. And my hairdresser was like, "You played a couple of wrong notes there." I said, "Yeah, but you recognized it, yeah?" So that was a thing. Let's go over here. We still have so much to do. And I'm perfectly happy with my synaphages taking their time over here. They're going to be working on those. How is my steel reserve over here? I know we're getting a little low. 11,000, which means that I need to find my mines and get them back on stuff. We have eggs and lizards and eggs and lizards and eggs and lizards and some alpacums. Alpacums are supposed to be up here though. Let's go here. Why isn't that considered cloth animal flaps? Well, they can go in and out. All right, here. Animals. We're going to move our alpacas in. We're going to move cows have to be outside, geese have to be outside. We're going to need to move our lizards to their herbivorium manually. And I have them outside eating for Y. Also, how the hell do I have that many alpacas? One male. 2 females. Cows. 15 females. 1 male. 1 male. 15 females. Let's change that down to 7. Geese. 1 adult male. And we want a flock of 15 females. Fennec foxes. 1 male. 1 female. Okay. That gets that set. Those are in the laboratorium. These are going in there. And then let's see if we have enough lizard skin for our animals' sleeping spots. Lizard skin. 64. So we don't have that much. We'll have more. Lizard skin beds. We'll have our 3rd mechanator out here, and then there'll be haulers. I need an ER bot. And then at the drop of a hat, I can bring my people from one base to another, or even into the stratosphere, because I have far skip. It wasn't the hunt for far skip like it was the last time. Now we're hunting death rust. Hi, buddy. What doing, bud? It's my Velcro buddy. Alright, now that that's done, we got to pick out a color for this outside here. I do believe I want to keep with the green theme and the black theme. So let's go with the burnt umber out here. I think. Yes. Burnt umber is going to be a little bit darker, and then we'll go to light to dark shades on that. So paint floor. Because this burnt umber is such a pretty color. And we don't have to be that particular about it up here because we can't paint over that. Beautiful. So we'll try that with the burnt umber, and then we'll put like little green squares, but I think that's going to be a very good contrast to that. And then we may do the same over here if I like the color scheme. This is always going to be dark, and then this is going to be a darker color, possibly a darker brown. Maybe that wood brown would be lovely in here for these cutoff areas. But as always, the central focus is right here. And I freehanded this. Oh, that came out so good. It's so pretty. I did good. Also, it's time to ban that bot. Ban you, motherfucker. Banned. Go away. Fuck off, bot. Sorry about that. It happens. They usually pick on the little guys, too, because, of course they do. Alright, we got a conversion. Nick then. Let's go check out, see if they're worth keeping or if we need body parts. Health. Bio. They're a cannibal, no specific skills, so we're going to get some more body parts. We're going to get an ovum, anesthetize, and then we're going to 1, 2, 3 parts. We're going to do overview. We're going to give them better medicine. Let's see if that'll help us get more body partums. And then we need to get this hauled urgently. Don't want that deteriorating outside. Animals. Nope. You can stay home. Train them up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this. Wildlife reserves. Get them trained up. Monkey can be slated for destruction. Peacock and the dromedary to calf. And oh my god, the turtles. Let's get rid of the boys real quick. Alright, now they're working on stuff. I'm not going to make them work on more stuff. They are already on it. Mechs. I don't remember who's who. That's why I have a different mech name over at the menagerie. Everybody's working on stuff. Everybody that can construct, we'll put them at a 4. Beautiful. All right, they're working on stuff over here. They're working on stuff over here. I think we're out of components. I think we're down to only 4, and they're working on getting more components built. Bills. Make components. DT have X. Details 100. Close. Put that very up on the top. Beautiful. And cancel that. And cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, deep drill resources. Died during surgery. Perfectly fine. We're going to allow reinstall. We're going to put that there. And we're going to consolidate our mining groups now that we've got the uranium completely done. We'll do that in just a hot second. I do want to give them time to get everything else that I have planned for them done. And I do think that that is going to look beautiful. That strawberry banana ice isn't bad. Surprisingly. Nice. We have an attack job. Oh, absolutely, we're doing that. Let's go. Rimworld. I want 14 people from my main colony. Abso-fucking-lutely, you do. Alright, so let's get 14. Shuttle leaving in 24 hours. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How many people is that? 20. Verse 14, get to go. I still need a male lizard. Shuttle bay is being worked on. Build crypto cabinets, we're working on that. More lights, we're going to work on that in just a moment. And I am going to start taking some people off of construction and put them to something else. Go to world. Bum, 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 bum. It's going to be another like a million-mile trip. Where are we going? Been playing the hell out of Guild Wars 2 lately, and I'm surprised. I still do not like the cash shop, okay? I'm gonna bitch and moan about that till the end of time. Shouldn't be my favorite video game, but it is. There's not a fuck all thing I can do about it other than not interact with it, which sucks. A lot of the stuff that I need, it'd be so easy if I could just plop money down, get money, boom, done. But that's the problem with that economy, is that the more real life money people have, the more good gear and good shit they've got. So what's really, when I was playing Guild Wars 2, it was a bad time in my life. There was guild drama going on and everything else. And now this time going into it, I really do think it's the people you play with that has the biggest overall everything, because I'm just having so much fun with it, and I didn't expect that. It really surprised me. It really surprised me a lot. So I'm just the flabbers be gasted, yo. Alright, so we've got a singular turret. And Moss is already working on it, because Moss is a badass baddie. Good girl. Alright, we're going to send Odin up. We're going to send Lou up. Warren doesn't... Moss, go ahead and... Oh, not Moss, GK. GK's going to deploy that turret. Oh, look at all the people we can take back home with us. That's lovely. Alright, we're going to deconstruct that. We're going to deconstruct that. We're going to unforbid. Oh, we'll do this. Forbid all things. Claim this. Let's take my people up. Pump them in the room for a second. Thanks. It's done, girl. They're down. Beautiful. We're going to put orders. We're going to claim all this. We're going to put this for prisoners. Beautiful. We're going to undraft. Eep. New. We're going to undraft my folks. Bree. Capture. Dawn. Capture. Jace. Capture. Odin. Capture. We're going to bring all these guys back. Alright, as soon as they're captured, I'm going to load everybody back up. Got some starvation going on. We got some other things. It's fine. Wicked's got this. Look at her go. 16's wounds tended. Alright. Let's load everybody back up. Set to load. Load. They'll either live or die. Items, package from mills, components, all the steel. Accept, and my people will load up. And then, like I said, I don't have to do anything over at Tasty Mountain Home. I just have to load them up and let them go. Major break risk. I know. I took you away from your comfortable home out in the wilderness. It's fine. We'll be fine. And away they go. Ooh, my guys need death resties too. Perfect. Good timing on that. Alright, so let's go work. I'm going to take a look at everybody's construct. Anybody below a 10, I'm going to put them down. 18, 16, 15, 14. It might be better to put my miners on mine 1. Beautiful. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dedicated miners. How many deep drills do I have? Way more than that. 10. Okay. Perfect. Let's take a look at that one. That one's activated. That one's activated. That one's activated. That one's activated. 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 Beautiful. Okay. None of them are. Shuttle has arrived. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And they will take care of those prisoners ASAP. And I need to get the glitter world meds in. Other than that, we're good to go. We're going to sit prisoner. Prisoner, we're going to convert. 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 And convert. We'll take a look at them later, see if there's anything we want to keep. Death resties. All right, beautiful, beautiful. They're all set. Everybody's mining and constructing and planting and doing coloring. We're waiting on... We got them producing nothing but those for the moment. Let's take a look at everybody's skills and see where we can improve. Let me get my folder out for Rimworld. I need to have been done that. I'm gonna check and see. 1, which kind of skill trainers I have. 2, who needs said skill trainers, and 3, Rimworld, yes. So the official timeline has not changed. Since I have it out, let's go over it. Well, I have it on page 1. Menagerie build 40 to 50. We're currently in that. 2 mech lords, 1 archon, zoo xenos. I haven't done my zoo xenos. Add item. Zoo Xenos. Alright. Okay. Crypto closets, we got those. Den Man's Alleyway, we got that. Next up is going to be Caravan Ship Launch. 51 to 55 base build, 55 to 60 ship build. So we got another. I've only got 5 years to make that base, and we'll probably cut that in half. I just want really good stuff. All right, years 60 to 70 is the SS Beerus, the destroyer goat method. We're going to go for goat, and that is a Dock 77 method, and it is. Now refresh. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Continue app. I've got all of the stuff. Alright. The goat method. I'm just going to write that down so I don't forget it again and not to wiki it. Grind, optimize, automate, and thrive. So that is the goat method. That's going to be years 60 to 70, and we're probably going to need all of that. We're also going to be exploring a lot of the space parts, but we're not going to complete the Odyssey run. That is not going to be till later. Years 70 to 80 is the Zoo run, captive targets. That may also be Annihilation run and all the factions that I don't like. I haven't decided yet. There's only 3 factions that are safe from my slaughter. That's going to be the Broken Dominion for now. Thea and Lagua. Years 80 to 90 is the Odyssey run. Let's get that shit started. And then years 90 to 100 is going to be for my, let's see if I can fucking do it thing. Excuse me. Alright, animals captured. That's on that one. That's up. Alright, so this is a scratch pad for this. Let's go skill trainers. Let's see which ones I have. Let's go here. The searching does not pause the game. Alright. I've got 2X animals. I've got 1 con. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cook. 1, 2, 3 craft. 2 ent. 1 medical. 1 melee. 1 mine. 1, 2, 2 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shooting. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to start at the bottom. We're going to go shooting. I'm just going to close that out for the moment. And then we're going to do this right here. Storage. All skill trainers. We're going to go here. I want to take our skill trainers out. And then alright, so we're just gonna have to. I wonder if we can do a generic haul urgently, if that'll get those out of there. Lovely. Do we have any up here? Storage, skill. Skill trainers out of there. So pretty. So damn pretty. Alright. And then we're going to do our shooty babies first. Let's see who's got shooting, and then we're going to see who's got the highest. So, shooting. Precious. Alright, 13. Alright, so the next, Francis. Francis is the next one. Zoya doesn't need it. Zia. Also, is that completed? It is. Nola. I don't think we can undo that without a Healy Mech. Thought I had another Healy Mech down here. I went up here. Alright. Nala, you get to come back upstairs. Got a medical emergency on Whistler. That's fine. Nala. Healer Mech. Resurrector Mech. Only got the one. This is a long shot. There it is. Nola. Perfect. Okay, good. Alright, she's got all of our skills back. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. I'm not sure how that happened. That's fine. I'm going to bring some more components from home too. December is right around the corner. It's the start of our new year. And they're working as hard as their little fingers can go. So we need to send them back as soon as they're up from their little nap. We need to make sure that we send them with a lot of Hemagen And then let's take a look at that conversion. Who converted? Let's see. Whistler. You are a timekeeper. All right, let's take a look at your bio. Good construction, great crafting. So, but Whistler, congratulations. You go to the talent farm. Elvin, I want you to prioritize operating. Beautiful. Elvin, did you? Operate on them, please. Beautiful. Now you'll carry them. Crypto sleep. Is this completed? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to go recombine. Load template, Centurion in version 2. And then I want to take one of these down to Odin and get that bond broken. Items. And Laurel, you will prioritize loading. Into stockpile, we'll get Odin fixed. And that's already set to recombine. Beautiful, beautiful. Shuttle has arrived. We're going to auto load. Move on. Where's the pet? Animals. Satchmo. Move on. Victoria's right there. Victoria. Carry to shuttle. And then we gotta watch this because I've been known to put people in shuttles and let them die. So that's a thing. Conversion, self-tame, shuttle arrived. We'll clear that as soon as that's done. How do I know what I will and will not do? I've been playing this game since beta 18. That's why. That's exactly why. Ah! Send. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pods have arrived. What did you send me? Pods? Pods? Oh, honor. That's right. Oh, damn it. Gonna paint some more floor. And that's getting done, but it's awfully slow for me and having so many people out here. Oh, no, it's not. There's a patch over here that got done. They're working on that patch. Oh, they're going fine. All right, that should already be loaded. Let's get Odin situated. The unit stockpile. Soren. It's Soren that we're helping. Soren. Install Genogerm. Accept. Confirm. So Soren's going to go immediately to the med bed, and then I believe Hush is my best. Unassigned doctoring. Work. Oh, that's right. You are on Craft 1, Art 1, Tailor 1. Okay, good. Hushy boy. components, blood. Any more skill trainers? Beautiful. Alright, Zia. Bio shooting 13. Zia. Queen is a shooty baby as well. One, two, three, four. Alex is a melee baby, I believe. No, he's shooty. Alright, where's our last shooter one? Alright, Alex, you get a shooty too. Alright, and that's all the shooting done. Alright, we're going to look at my two best planters. Somebody in the work tab. Zoya. Oh, I don't have anybody on a 1. 10. She's on handle 1. She's my best animals. She is. Francis. I don't have anybody specifically on grow. Okay. Alright. I've got 2 plants. I don't have anybody on plants. We're going to put a little bit of thingy there. I'm going to go mine. Soya is my best miner, but she's also my best animals. 16. Let's go to my handle. 16. Martina. Francis. Zoya and Francis are going to be my best bets for those animals. They're here for the long term. Zoya's not going to be here the long term. She's scheduled for ship launch. Martina's scheduled for ship launch. Precious and Jasmine. Alright. Alright, animals. Precious first. And Jasmine. Jasmine. Ah, the lovely sounds of another grape hall. Beautiful. 2-level jump there. Alright, animals is done. Who's my best constructor? Rin at a 19. Yorick at an 18. Queen at an 18. Jasmine is 17. 17. Alyssa mad at 16. Let's give that constructing to Alyssa. Alyssa mad. Named after a very good friend. There we go. Give her a buff. That'll take care of that one. Alright, so for cook, I have 1, 2 cook. I have 2 dedicated cooks, 13, 12. Martina can't go, Queen can, and Nala can too. We're going to put that at a 2. Hey, buddy. So, Precious. Jasmine, Precious, Queen, and Nala. Jasmine, Precious, Queen, and Nala. Jasmine. Precious. Queen. And Nala. Hey, bud. Yes, I love you too. Alright, that takes care of my cooks. I've been hoarding these for quite a while. So I'm going to take a look at my tailor crafting. Who's your good boy? Little Bijou. Hi, buddy. What doing? What doing, bud? Not doing nothing? You just chilling? You chillaxing? You chilling with moms? This is the only reason why I want a camera, so you guys can see how adorable my kitties are. Kitties! Kitties! With a K. With a K. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I got a big old fluffy, fluffy kitty. They're not really fluffy. They're American domestic short hairs. But my old boy is getting really old, and this guy is not too far behind him. Look at all them teeth. Still got all your teethums. At least he's not hiding under the bed this week. He's going to hide under the bed again. Why is he going to hide under the bed again? Well, because this derpy little shit has anxiety, and I dared to change both the rotation and the speed of my ceiling fan, and he's been hiding under the bed for last week. He's finally deigned to come out, but every time he looks up, he gets scared again. Fucking dumbass. So, I just try to snuggle him as much as I possibly can. You're so fucking cute. Look at you. You're adorable. Mwah. Right. Top down. Alright, so where the fuck was I? Crafting. We're gonna go for Smith 1. I know that's gonna be Queen. Jor. Surprising. Queen. Yorick. I'm on crafting 1. Nala. Her 1 is Warden. Gonna put her as for Crafty Baby. Nala. And Zelda. That's my 3. Yorick, Nala, and Zelda. Yorick. Zelda. Zelda. And Nala. Alright, that takes care of my crafty babies. Intellectual, that's Warden. Rin. And Lisa. No, we'll save Lisa. Rin hasn't had one yet. She's high up there. Rin and Yorick. Both of those haven't had any big ones yet. So let's go for Rin. And Yorick. These are my intellectuals, my melee babies. Shooting melee. Zelda can use the buff. Melee. Alright, my best doctor. Jasmine. Jasmine is my second best. I'll have her learn the medical. Beautiful, beautiful. Mine and plants. So we'll just take our 2 highest number 2s for the plants, I think. And then mine. Zia, 17. Alex is only at a 15 and he's slated for 1. Let's make him mining. Beautiful, beautiful. And then work. Plants. Nala and Zia, I think. They have the best opportunity to grow. Nala. Alright. Another thing done. Crisis of Belief, rare thrombos, the conversion we'll take care of. Psychic drone male, xenoimplantation ordered. I'm sure that went perfectly well. And I'm going to go take another quick walkie break. 45 minutes to the end of stream. I am trying to keep the Rimworld content to 3 hours. And then it's going swimmingly, by the way. And then after that, I'm going to get up. I'm going to wash dishes. I'm going to get something started for supper. The fuck if I know what I'm going to cook. I don't know. You guys got any ideas? We just had chicken and rice, so it can't be chicken and rice. I'll have to see. I don't have enough time to do bean soup. I love my 15 bean soup, especially with chicken in it. It's so fucking good. Anyway, I will be right back. You guys hang tight just for a hot momento. I shall return. You guys hear cats? No, you don't. They've been fed and watered and petted and loved on. They're lying. They are liking that new food though, and nobody's thrown up yet, so I think I found a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. You know, it's not a distraction, it's my mom. So, you know, mom asks things. I do things for mom. That is absolutely the way that works. And mad guinea pigs. Imperial Trader. I don't know if they're still here or not. Let's go jump. They are. Nico. Can you trade? No. Does not have. Kaz can, though. Let's see if we can't catch them. Nope. Nope. They're gone. They're on their way. Conversion. Cutter. Alright, let's go take a look at Cutter. Sorry about the weight on that. Again, mom's most important. Bio. Teetotaler. That's good for an employed biological provider. We're going to go maintain only. We're going to go healthums. Wait a minute. I already have somebody that's missing legs or has legs. Hold on. Health. Left leg burned off. Was it Shaw? This one. So we're going to go anesthetize and remove the peg legs. We're going to forbid that door so they take them. Wisteria. And she'll take them to the bed where they're going to live from now on. Cutter, that means that you are slated for a Gene Rippy, I think. We do need some more cores. I need a couple more fabricators. That's done. We combine with template. Centurion, start combining. And then I want to see who else is a Centurion Xenogerm. Version 1. Ship crew, Captain. Captain Health. Stall Xenogerm. Accept. Confirm. Rest still healed. Lovely, lovely. Alright. That should be done. That's being done. That's being worked on. And this is being done as well. And they're working on it. I can't ask for better. Orders unforbid all things. Oh, everybody can go and grab their weapons back. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's see where to go. Let's check on Nadej. They're a trimester, so we're going to have a baby over here very, very soon. It's our first baby over here. And we got the 2 left, first baby in about a year. Because Solaire and Benjamin's are almost adults. Yep, they should be adults. Probably next episode. We got all that done. Skill trainers are done. That's almost complete, and I do love that color. That color is baller. So we'll move that over here. We could, in theory, make that even and put our Kimfield generators up here. That may help keep it even. Let's see how much power we're going to lose with that, though. 6,000. 2,000. No. No. Those produce way more power. So we're just going to keep it like that. We are going to paint the floors. That beautiful burnt umber. We may go back in and do a little bit of texture or color variance in here, but right now I think we're good. Right now I think that's going to be lovely. And then it's already December. We've only got a year and a quadrum left to get all of this done. There's a lot left to get done. When you get everything painted, we're working on that. When you get everything floored, we're already working on that. The geese, I need a male goose. I need a male goose. Quail. And we do need to put out a hunt order. Beautiful. Look at all those gazelles we have up there. Female iguana. Same. Boom rats, no. Be the best. Right. Lights. We need some lightage. Did we ever run our power correctly? I believe we did, yes. So we don't have to worry about that. Let's go furniture. I do want floodlights. We're gonna do here and here. I'm going to do these at a diagonal. Here and here. Here and here. Center, center. Here and here and here. We may need another one here because of the outer curve. Get one down there for the outer curve. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. And then outer wall is going to be simple. Oh, got a little bit of power that we didn't connect. Let's get that done. Then here, 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 corner, corner, here, here, and there. Beautiful, beautiful. Solara's becoming an adult. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's go here and here. Let's go take a look at her. Solaire, him, I say him on this one, has reached the biosave 13 and experienced a growth moment. He's developed a number of new passions by reading about architects. Solaire wants to spend more time learning about mechanoid gestation and being outside in the sun. Beautiful. So, quick sleeper, great memory. Fast learner is fantastic with that. We're going to give them a medical, shooting, and a social. And we're going to give them a double passion in crafting. Oh, just 3. So we're good. Okay. Assign by name. Let's go down to Solaire. Alright, you are going to be a Centurion Gunner. You're on paste. You get a tea time. We're going to go to schedule. You get an adult full-time schedule as soon as I get down there to you. Copy, paste. Lovely, lovely. And then we're going to look at your work tab. So, Solaire, firefight, doctor at a 4. Childcare at a 1. Basic at a 1. Let's see. Let's put her on mine 1, construction 2. And then 4, hunt 1, cook 4, warden 1. Handle, she didn't have a passion in. Alright, so let's get Solaire upstairs. And can become a proper member of our colony as soon as you eat. Beautiful. Alright, Benjamin's is next. Let's see, he should be growing up here. There's a little bit of time difference. Look at that conversion. It's Jenny. Let's go bio. We got medical, intellectual. Nothing that we really need. Did I ever mark that for toggling on? That should have been done immediately. Cass. Oh, door's locked. That's why. Cutter and Jenny are going to go in the rip scanner, I believe. Get more cores for more fabricators. That one we can deconstruct. We need to rebuild copies of these. Beautiful, beautiful. And Queen needs an eye repair. In front of them. It's also thunder right here, I think. My adulting part for tomorrow morning, I've got to call my insurance company. They're giving me shit about my therapist, so we got to get that straightened out ASAP. Because of course they are. Beautiful. Look at all that stuff being done. I'm so happy. Look at all this. People are doing fantastically. Lulu and Ryan, it's time for you guys to come back to your second home. We're going to load you guys up. We're going to go world. Oh my. Jump to timekeepers. Form caravan over, accept. By name. Oh, Lulu, Lulu, and Orion. Right there. Travel supplies. None. You guys get no travel supplies. Damn it. Items. Alright, so we want to send only 18 components to send. That's disheartening. Alright, we'll send those. High subcores. All the shuttle engines. Okay, we're gonna need things. All the shuttle engines. All the lizard skin. Death Rest Capacity Serums go over there. Next to Resurrector Mech Serum. The Mech Link. The extra beds, I have plans for those. The deep drills we have in storage so we don't have to make them. Someone take 5. Oh look, it's a boy. Hello, boy. You're crashing my streamo.
Oh, hello.
Boy says hello. What's up, my buddy?
What are you streaming?
Rimworld.
Is Grammy asleep?
What, baby?
Is Grammy asleep?
Yes. She's probably asleep. She's not feeling too good this morning.
I need to talk to her about something.
I get it.
Damn.
Yep. No, but she's asleep at the moment, baby.
Could you mute your stream for a minute, though?
I can. Hold on.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right.
Let me try and get my second monitor running, and I'll try and join the stream.
Awesome, Pumpkin. You're more than welcome. I do have like maybe 20 minutes left. I'm going to stop at 2. Less than 20. I'm going to stop at 2 because I usually do about 3 hours. So, but come in and hang out.
That's fine. Find my HDMI port. Cade was the last one that had it, so I don't know where it is.
Alright, do I want to bring britches? Yes, I do. I want to bring shirts.
But I just got back from wrestling with K-Row. So we did pretty good.
Nice.
Well, my ankle hurts. That's something.
Yeah.
He, man, that bug didn't move. And tried to roll. He was trying to hit a high C. Rolled. My knee kind of, somewhere.
Damn.
I tried it 3 times. Never worked. Then it was his turn. I sprawled on him. Didn't get a pin, sadly. But we had a little, like 2-hour practice. Well, 1 hour of it was, or hour 30 of it was practice. I think the last 30, 45 minutes maybe was live matches. So that was fun. But my wrestling season's about to end. My last day is tomorrow.
Your last day is tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow, we got one before practice, and then Thursday is what's it called? We got JV, varsity, and girls going to South Forsyth for wrestling. It's an overnight camp. I'm not varsity yet. I think that's in like 2 years maybe. I don't know. I don't have enough brain cells to put that together.
You don't have enough brain cells to put it together, huh?
Yeah, I don't know when varsity starts.
Pumpkin, you are really funny. Do you know that?
No, I'm being serious. I actually don't know when varsity starts. Well, no, varsity's high school. Junior varsity. I don't know if that's 7th or 8th grade or 9th. Wait, no, they moved 9th to the high school, so maybe 9th starts varsity. Well, no, probably, maybe 8 and 9th are varsity, or junior varsity. Does that sound about right?
That does sound about right.
2 years middle school, 2 years junior varsity. Last couple of years varsity. Yeah, that sounds right to me. That's not cool.
That sounds about right, Pumpkin. Alright, so that one is there. Far skip on the Lulu. We're going to go over this way. I'm talking to my stream, or technically I'm talking to just myself at the moment. I got one viewer, which I absolutely adore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Animals, elephant 1. Gear, drop gear. Animals, elephant 2. Gear. Oh my god, Mika, that is a lot of gear.
Is this my HDMI? Yes.
Animals, 3.
My phone.
Ah!
Oh god, I need to clean my room.
It sounds like it, bud.
There's too many cables on my floor. I gotta sort out all my cables. That's the main problem.
Dude, like, cable management never gets any easier.
Bro, I don't have enough outlets next to my computer, so like I have to run everything to like 6 different outlets in my room. And like it just becomes a big mess because I got HDMI cables everywhere. Or extension cords everywhere. They're all over my floor. I don't know how to sort my room. Do I even have the right HDMI cable plugged in?
I would hope you do.
Oh yes. Why is this HDMI cable so short? Okay. I'm really hurting my brain right now. There we go. Now I got my second tab open. Oh god, that's weird. So like, I got my monitor on the left and my laptop on the right.
Okay.
So I have to drag my mouse to the right to get to the left screen. It's so weird. I don't like it. Wow, so maybe I can. Yeah, no, that looks weird. Okay. Somehow I'm running Twitch. Let's. Ooh.
You're so funny. Your mom pulled a fast one on us yesterday, said that you told an old lady to go fuck herself, and I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure out how to say I'm proud of you without offending your mother, because, you know, if some person is giving you shit, then absolutely, you know, you need to take care of business.
So we were on the way to Bubba's to bring Kate clothes, and Mom thought a scammer texted her. So she said, reply back saying, go yourself. And like scammer at the end, I was like, okay. I texted it, and then probably about 3 minutes later, I was like, hey, I'm not a scammer. We are South Pine nursing home. And I was like, Mom, she was like, oops.
Nice.
Oh, that felt good. I probably end up saying it once every day at practice. Oh well. The coaches don't care. Mom said it's not her gym, so she can't. Never mind, that's not gonna go well. Alright. What I said?
Mm-hmm. You're learning.
She was like, I don't have the choice of what you say in that gym. That is the coach's gym.
So just so you know, you just repeated word for word what your brother told me the other day in a conversation. I'm just telling you. That's why I laughed so hard, because you just said the same thing Bunny told me when he was trying to explain something to me. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute," and he said exactly what you said. I'm like, that's so priceless, so good.
Wait, which part?
That's not going to go well if you told me something. Yes, that part.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that part there. All right, I need to get all this in here. Hold. It won't take them long, but we need to make sure all the goodie bits stay in the goodie bits.
Oh yeah, Mom's gonna give me $40 when she gets paid.
That's awesome, bud.
I don't know. So, like, it's literally just for weed eating, too. That's, like, so 6-7 of her. Alright, now I got you straight over.
All right. Well, you're going to hang out with me for the next 4 minutes.
4?
Yep.
Come on, do an extra 30.
I can't do an extra 30. I have to go in there and clean the kitchen and figure out what to do for fucking supper. Yeah, I know. You missed me. I usually during the weekdays, since I don't have a job, I usually stream anywhere from 10, 11 to 2 to 1. So
I'm at practice during those times.
well, I'm sorry, Nutter Butter. Sometimes I have afternoon streams if Cages can stream after work, but he works a 10-hour shift and in the heat, so we haven't been able to stream in the afternoons here lately.
Do y'all think y'all gonna go stream tonight?
I don't know, Pumpkin. That's a day-to-day thing. But what time is your gym?
Well, I'm about to get out soon anyways, but they're really from 1 to 4. And from 11 to 12, I'm really just sitting here waiting for Mom to come get me.
All right. Well, Grammy should be up soon, and it's thunderstorm brewing outside, so she's going to be up, and I'm going to keep my headset on and pretend like it's not storming outside.
Y'all lucky, bruh. At first we were getting all the rain, now y'all getting all the rain, bruh. Give us our rain back.
Well, baby, if you think about it, we got hurricanes down here, so it evens out. You guys have tornadoes, though.
Nah, that's Oklahoma.
Well, dude, I've been in 3 tornadoes, all in Georgia, my dude. Yeah. You didn't know that?
I want to be in a tornado.
Fuck, no you don't. It sounds, listen, so all that coming out of them pine trees, dude, sounds like something out of a fucking anime coming to eat your ass. Trust me, it is not a pleasant experience. Even the one that I was just on the outskirts of scared the fuck out of me.
I'll just ask Landon. I think he'll make my dream come true.
If you ask your brother to let you see a tornado, he's going to throw you in the center of it. Just for shits and gigs. And you cannot tell me he wouldn't.
He might give me his truck keys.
Exactly. So, maybe that's not the best use of a wish, but I mean, hey, you do you, boo-boo.
Hey, well, that does mean he trusts me, though.
Pumpkin, that may mean he's trying to off you.
No.
Yeah.
If he'll just give me his truck keys and let me go park his truck. I mean, if I were to ask him to let me drive to the stores and in the truck, he would probably say yes. But that's like probably when I turn 13 or something.
Yeah, you're a little too young yet to be driving trucks around. And hold on a second. You can hang with me, but give me just a second. Hey guys, what I was doing while I was chatting with my nephews, I got an accurate colonist count. We are at 67 colonists. Okay. We are at 11 housemaids. We are at 1 Purifidobian. The last mate died, and his body got like jacked on the other side. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Is it? That's you, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Are you following me yet?
No, I just had to make this account.
Thank you. That's my nibbling. Who'd known I've been streaming for, oh God, a long time, and he just now subbed. Followed. Thank you, Brat. I love you.
Yeah, God. You know, what are the odds I could just...
But on that note, thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I know our intro this morning was about 30 minutes long, but I'm going to cut that and get that and put that because I think the drop for the Steam chat is going to happen on Saturday. So you guys hang tight with me for that. And then hopefully we'll have a lot more crazy people in here trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. It tracks. But I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. And I love every single one of you guys. And I will see ya tomorrow for some more Rimworld. Love you. See you. Bye. Say bye, Jasa.
Bye.
Bye, guys.